Let me show you some other thing also. Okay. Now, okay, let me see. Okay, so I have reverted back to the previous state. Uh, Function 1 is being executed or being called from here, and that executes and that pulls this global variable. Now there is something called variable 3, and we actually try to print that, and we got uh, a reference error here because that belongs to this scope, function 1 scope. Hey, let me tell you one more thing. So what happens, if you forget to uh, add a var keyword with a variable declaration? If you forget this part, then whatever you declare, that's going to be part of the global object or global scope. Let's see how it is. See, I just forgot, I just removed var keyword from this variable 3. Variable 3 is declared inside this function 1 scope. When I had var and it was available only to this inner scope, when I removed this var, now it is available outside. That's why you are able to print it over here, and now it's going to be part of the global scope. You can see it over here, variable 3. You see that? So if you forget to add a var keyword, then whatever you declare, that's going to be part of the global scope. And there will be a lot of issues, if you make these kind of mistakes, because that's going to sit in the global object. There can be variable collision there. It would be hard to debug. So remember that you always add var with the variable declaration. So if you don't add, this is going to be part of global variable, and that's called implicit global, because implicitly the variable is going to sit in the global scope. All these are explicit, you can consider as explicit uh, global variables, because you are declaring it in the global scope, right? Okay, how do we find out whether it is implicit variable, implicit global, or explicit global? And see this one, the variable 1, we know that this is explicit global, because we are explicitly declaring over here with the var keyword. And this variable 3 is an implicit global, because we forgot to add var here, and that now that became uh, part of a global variable, right? How do we find out? It's easy. So implicit globals can be deleted, but explicit global variables cannot be deleted. Okay, let me tell you how it is. Let's try to delete this variable 1. That's an explicit global, right? So if you try to delete it, you'll get false. I guess it's not getting deleted. That means it's not getting deleted. You can see it over here. The value is still there. But if you try to delete 3, which is an implicit global, you'll get true. That means it is getting deleted. So let's print this one. You see, because we have deleted that variable, and now yeah, it's going to be undefined. This is how you can find out whether it is an implicit global or explicit global variable. Okay, now you know how to declare a variable in JavaScript, and what is scope, then what's hoisting, and we have learned what is variable hoisting and what is functional hoisting. We know about implicit global, explicit global, all the concept, right? Let's get into ES6. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again in my next video.